Good morning, dear students. So, from today we are going to start revision. Today we will solve some questions in which you need to use the four fundamentals of mathematics. That is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. I will explain a few questions of all these and then I will give some questions for practice. Okay. So in third semester you have done addition and subtraction, you have done in money chapter, that is addition and subtraction of money. Okay. So first of all I am going to explain the addition and subtraction of money values. Okay, that is rupees and paise. So I will explain both with and without borrowing and with and without carrying in addition. Okay, just listen carefully how to solve and how to write. Okay. So here I have written the questions of addition. Okay, here you have to add rupees and paise. So first of all we add paise amount and then we add rupees amount. Okay, so let's start. So we'll begin from right side. What is given here? At the first place 5 plus 0. So 5 plus 0 is 5. And then second place is 2 plus 5. What is 2 plus 5? 7. Okay. So total amount is, paise amount is 75 paise. Now we'll add rupees amount. First place 4 plus 4, 8. And then second place 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. So what is the total amount? 58.75. What does it mean? It means, how do we write using the symbol of rupees? The symbol and 58.75. Okay. Before dot it is 58 rupees, it is rupees amount, and after dot it is paise amount. Okay. So 58 rupees and 75 paise. Now when such questions comes in your exam, if such questions are asked in your exam, okay, in which you need to find out, add, subtract, multiply or divide. Okay, if such questions are asked, you need to show the solution. Okay, that means you have to copy down this whole question properly in your answer sheet. Okay, and be careful while writing the numbers, while copying the numbers. Okay, because many times it happens that you copy wrong numbers. Okay, in spite of knowing addition, subtraction, all these fundamentals, your answer gets wrong just by copying wrong numbers. Okay, so be careful. So when you note down this question, write this headings also properly, that is rupees, paise, whatever units are written above, that also you have to write, and then you have to show the solution. Do not write direct answer. Okay, if you will write direct answer, you may lose your marks. Okay, now see this next question. Again we'll add paise amounts first. We'll begin from right side. It is 50 paise plus 50 paise. So 0 plus 0, 0. Then second place 5 plus 5. Now 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10. So here what we have to do is, we'll write this 0 in the paise amount at the second place. Okay, paise amount is written in 2 digits only. Now what about this third digit? 1. This 1 will get converted into rupees. Okay, it is at hundreds place. In paise amount it is at third place, hundreds place. So it will get converted into rupee 1. Okay, because 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. Okay, so we'll carry this 1 to rupees amount at its first place. Now we'll add this carried over number with this first place given here. 9 plus 6 plus 1. Okay, so 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So write 6 here and carry over the next number to another place, next place. Okay. Now what is given here? 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. The total amount is rupees 66. No paise amount is there. Okay, it is 0. The whole amount we got is in rupees amount. So how will we write here? Using the symbol of rupees, rupees 66.00. Okay. Now third question. Again we'll begin from right side. First we'll add paise amounts and then we'll add rupees amount. Okay. So 5 plus 0 is 5. Then 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay. Again we are getting 2-digit numbers here. Okay. But 7 plus 5 is 12. So here we'll write 2 in the paise amount in answer line. Okay. And we'll carry this 1 to rupees amount. Okay. Now we'll add this carried over number with the amount given at first place, with the numbers given at first place. So 7 plus 4 is 11 and 11 plus 1 is 12. So 2 carry over 1 to next place. Then 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. Write 0 in the answer line and carry 1 to next place again. Now here 4 plus 2 plus 1. So 4 plus 2 is 6 and 6 plus 1 is 7. So what is the total amount? It is rupees 702 and 25 paise. Okay. So this is how you have to add and find the total amount, and be careful while carrying over the numbers to next place. Okay. Now we'll do some questions of subtraction with and without borrowing. So when you subtract rupees and paise, we start from right side and first we subtract paise amount. Okay. So here the paise amount which we are subtracting is 75 minus 15. Okay. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 75 is bigger than 50. We can subtract without borrowing from rupees amount. Okay. So 5 minus 0, 5, and 7 minus 5 is 2. The difference is 25. Now here it is 76 minus 15. So we'll subtract first place. It is 6 minus 5, 1, and 7 minus 1, 6. Okay. So the answer is rupees 61 and 25 paise. Okay. Now see this next amount. Here the paise amount from which we have to subtract is smaller than the other number. Okay. So 25 is smaller than 50. So we need to borrow from rupees amount, and we'll borrow rupee 1. Okay. We'll borrow rupee 1 from rupees amount. So rupee 1 is equal to 100 paise. So when we'll borrow rupee 1 from here, from rupees amount, it will get converted into 100 paise, and 100 plus 25 here will become 125. Okay. When we'll borrow rupee 1 from rupees amount, when it goes to paise amount, paise side, then it gets converted into 100 paise. Why? Because rupee 1 is equal to 100 paise. Okay. So here we'll add 100 with the paise amount given. Okay. So it becomes 125. Now we'll subtract. Here when we'll borrow 1 from this amount, this 6 will become 5. Okay. Now we'll subtract. 5 minus 0, 5. And then it is 2 minus 5. Okay. So we'll take these 2 digits together. We are borrowing 1 from here. Okay. We are when we'll borrow, to subtract, when we'll borrow, this 2 becomes 12. Okay. So here we'll take these 2 digits together. So 12 minus 5 will be 7. Now we'll subtract this rupees amount. First place is we have to subtract is 5 minus 9. Okay. So 5 is smaller than 9, we cannot subtract, so we'll borrow from next place. Next place is 1. When we will take away 1 from here, what remains? What is left? 0. And this 5 becomes 15. Okay. So first we'll subtract this number. 15 minus 9. What is 15 minus 9? It is 6. Okay. Now come to this next place. Next place is 0. 0 minus 8. We cannot subtract any number from 0. So to subtract, we need to borrow from next place. Next place is 5. When we'll take away 1 from 5, 5 becomes 4 and the 0 becomes 10. Now we'll subtract 10 minus 8, 2 and 4 minus 3, 1. So what is the answer? Rupees 126 and 75 paise. Okay. Do not forget to put the dot between rupees and paise. Okay. Now we'll do some multiplication questions. Okay, so here I have taken all type of questions which are given in the book. So first question is, first two questions are of 1 digit. Okay, here we have to multiply a 1 digit number by 1 digit. So 1 digit, what is the place of 1 digit number? It is at ones place. Okay. Now when you will multiply 5 by 5. Okay. I hope now we all have learned the tables. So 5 5s are 25. Okay. When we multiply, we get the answer in 2 digit. Okay. So we'll write the answer at 2 places. Okay. 2 places means the answer is 25. 5 5s is 25. So we'll write 5 at 1's place and 2 at 10's place. Okay. So the answer is 25. Then next question is 3 multiplied by 6. 3 6 are 18. Again we are getting 2 digit numbers. Okay. So we'll write 8 at 1's place and 1 at 10's place. Okay. Now next question is multiplication of 3 digit by 1 digit number. So we'll start multiplying from right side. First we'll multiply with ones, then tens and then hundreds place number. Okay. So 3 ones is 3. 3 threes are 9 and 3 twos are 6. Okay. When we multiply the number by ones place, we'll write the answer at ones place. When we multiply this 3 by tens place digit number, we write the answer at tens place, and when we multiply the digit by hundreds place, then we write the answer at hundreds place. Okay. So the answer is 693. Next question is 4 twos are 22 multiplied by 4. So 4 twos are 8. First we'll multiply with ones place, 4 twos are 8. Then we'll multiply with tens place, 4 twos are 8. The answer is 88. Okay. Now here we have to multiply 3 digit number by a 1 digit number. Okay. So we'll begin from right side. First we'll multiply the number with ones place digit. That is 6 multiplied by 3. So what is 6 threes are? 6 threes is 18. So we'll write 8 here in the answer line and carry 1 to tens place. Okay. 1, 8, 18. We'll write 8 here in the answer line and carry the next number, that is 1 to next place. Now we'll multiply 6 with tens place digit, and with that answer we'll add this 1. Okay. So 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So write 5 here in the answer line and carry 2 to next place. Now we'll multiply 6 with hundreds place. 6 1s are 6 plus carry 2 8. So what is the answer? 858. Okay. Now 63 multiplied by 7. First we'll be multiply 7 by 3. Okay. So 7 threes are 21. We'll write 1 in the answer line here and carry 2 to next place. Okay. Now we'll multiply 7 by 6. The second place, that is tens place. So 7 6 is 42. 42 plus carry 2 is 44. Okay. So how will we write the answer? We'll write 1 4 here, 1 4 at tens place and another 4 at hundreds place. Okay. So what is the answer? 441. Okay. So answer of multiplication is called? The answer of multiplication is called product. The product here is 441. Okay. So be careful while writing the answers at correct places. Okay. While carrying over the number at next place and while writing the numbers at correct place in answer line. Okay. Now we'll solve some division questions. Okay, so here are some division questions. First question is 36 divided by 6. Okay, 36 is the dividend, the number which we divide, and 6 is the divisor, the number by which we divide. Okay, so to divide, you need to recall the table of 6 and find out by how many times you get 36 in table of 6. Okay, so when you will divide, when you will recall the table, you will get, when you will recall the table, you will find that 6 times is 36. Okay, 6 is 36. So we'll write answer here at the top. Okay, this is our quotient. What is quotient? It is the answer of division. Okay, answer of division is called quotient. So we write it here at the top. Then 6 is 36. So we subtract the number again from division. Okay, from dividend we subtract this 36. Okay, so 6 minus 6 is 0 and 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, so here what is happening? After subtraction, 36 from 36, what is the difference? 0. Okay, so when you get 0 here after subtracting the numbers, that means the numbers are exactly divisible. Okay, that means here 36 is exactly divisible by 6. Okay, now 12 divided by 4. Again recall the table of 4 and find out by how many times you get 12 in table of 4. So it is 4 3s are 12. Okay, so we'll write 3 here at the top. So 4 3s are minus, we'll write here 12. We'll subtract this 12 from dividend. Okay, so these are same numbers. Again when you will subtract, you will get 0. So here also 12 is exactly divisible by 4. Okay, in the same way 35 divided by 5. When you will recall the table of 5, you will get, you will find that 7 times is 35. So write 7 here at the top and subtract 35 from dividend. The answer will be, the difference will be 0. Okay, so here also 35 is exactly divisible by 5. Okay, now we'll see some division questions in which the remainder is other than 0. Okay, suppose here we have to divide 47 by, suppose 6 again. Okay, now here what you have to do is, again you have to recall the table of divisor. The divisor is 6. So you have to recall the table, okay, till you reach 47. Okay, till you reach 47. Now when you will recall the table, I am writing only the answers of table. Okay, 6 ones are 6, 2 times 12, 3 times 18, 4 times 24, 5 times 30, 6 times 36, 7 times 42, 48, okay, 54 and 60. Okay, these are the answers of table of 6. Now here you can see that you are not getting 47 in the table of 6. Okay, 47 is not there in the table of 6. Now how will you divide the number? Here what you have to see is, you have to find out the numbers which are around 47. Okay, so what are the numbers around 47, nearest to 47? 42 and 48. Okay, one number would be smaller than, one number is smaller than 47 and another is bigger than 47. Okay. So from this two number, we'll select the smaller number. Okay. We'll select the smaller number, that is 42, so that we could subtract the smaller number 42 from 47. Okay. So here 42 is by how many times? It is 6 sevens are 42. So 6 sevens are, we'll subtract 42 here from 47. Okay. Now when you will subtract this first place, 7 minus 2, 5, 4 minus 4, 0. So what is left here? 5. Okay. What is the difference? 5. Now what is this 5? 5 is the remainder. Okay. 5 is the remainder of this division. And what is the quotient here? Quotient is 7. Okay. Quotient is 7. Quotient means answer of division. Here it is 7. And what is the remainder? What is left after division? The number which is left over is called remainder. And remainder is 5. Okay. We'll see some more questions. Now, here you have to divide 19 by 2. So, you have to recall the table of 2. Okay. Till you reach dividend or till you reach the number around the dividend. Okay. That is 19. So, when you will recall the table, okay, the two numbers you will get around 19 in table of 2 are 2 9s are 18 and 2 10s are 20. Okay. 19 is not there in the table of 2. Okay. Now the two numbers around 19 are 18 and 20. Okay. One is smaller than 19 and another is greater than 19. Okay. So here again what we have to do is we'll select the smaller number so that we can subtract this from 19. Okay. We can subtract it from 19. So by how many times we'll divide? We'll divide the number. We'll divide 19 by 9 times. Okay. So 2 9s are is 18. Now we'll subtract 9 minus 8, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So what is the difference? 1. Okay. So quotient is 9 and remainder is 1. Next is 44 divided by 8. Okay. Again recall the table of 8 and find out whether you get 44 in table of 8, okay, or not. And if you are not getting this number, you have to recall the table till you reach the numbers nearest 44. Okay. Here I am writing the answers of table of 8. So here I have written the answers of this table of 8. Okay. Now just see here. 44 is not there in the table of 8. So if 44 is not there, what you have to do is you have to find the numbers nearest to 44 in table of 8. Okay. So numbers nearest to 44 are 40 and 48. We have to select the smaller number. Okay. The smaller number is 40. Okay. Why we are selecting smaller number? So that we can subtract this number from the dividend. Okay. So by how many times it is 40? By how many times you get 40 in table of 8? It is 5 times. Okay. 8 5s are 40. So we'll divide 44 by 8 by 5 times. Okay. By 5 times and we'll subtract 40 from 44. Okay. Now subtract first place 4 minus 0 is 4 and 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay. So what is the remainder here? 4. And what is the quotient? 5. Okay. The answer of division is quotient. And what is the quotient here? 5. And what is left after division? That is remainder. It is 4. Okay. So this is how you have to divide the numbers. So when you divide the numbers, okay, you have to recall the table of divisor and find out whether dividend comes in table of divisor or not. Okay. And if you do not get dividend in table of divisor, then you have to find out the numbers which are nearest to the dividend. Okay. And from that numbers you have to take the smaller number. Okay. For example, again I'm explaining this. For example, see in this question, the two numbers nearest to 44 are 40 and 48. Okay. So we'll take this number 40, and by how many times we get 40? By 5 times. So we'll divide 44 by 8 by 5 times. Okay. So children, you need more and more practice to solve all these questions. Okay, because every now and then you cannot write the answer of all the divisors. Okay, tables of all divisors. So you need to practice more and more questions. Okay, for that you need to solve more and more questions. So today I have uploaded some questions for your practice. Download and write in any of your rough copy or old copy and try to solve those questions. Okay. So now we'll meet in next session with another topics, another questions. Till then, take care and keep learning.